Hello everyone, this is John, J&W Music. I want to go ahead and put a little face behind the voice that you hear and all the different videos that are getting put out. Today I wanted to come at you and talk with you about the equipment, where you like to buy them, where you like to sell them, kind of get your opinions, see where you guys like the best. I mean, there's several options out there, so I want to see what you guys liked as far as new equipment. I mean, obviously you have Guitar Center out there. You have all these different places online, and even Guitar Center owns a lot of them, whether it's Musician's Friend, Music 123, and a few others. And of course, Sam Ash is another big one that owns a few. Uh, Locally, like I say, you even have mom and pop shops that dabble in new equipment. But also, what are your options if you don't like what they have in the new options, or you want something that's older, vintage, classic, um, something from the 80s where I kind of am stuck. Um, as far as to get those type of items, you got to go on the used market. So, I mean, do you guys prefer places that sell, some used items? Obviously, there again, you have locally a mom and pop that may take some used, but that's pretty rare. I don't see a lot of shops, small shops dabbling in used. They just carry small lines, of new. And Guitar Center does sometimes carry new, used, but it's a smaller section. You have your pawn shops in your local area, and a lot of people like to do Craigslist. So I want to get those opinions of where do you like to see, or where do you like to go to look for used equipment. Things like, say, sometimes pawn shops, they don't know what they have, or sometimes even the things that they bring in, they're not in the best conditions, and sometimes they're overpriced. You got Craigslist, of course, with Craigslist, you're meeting strangers, out and about in strange places. Sometimes even go into their homes. Of course, one thing that I would recommend if somebody's going to do Craigslist to meet folks and look for, their used musical equipment, make sure you do it in the daylight only, and a large open place, whether it be a mall parking lot or whether it be in Walmart parking lot, some place where it's open. A lot of people, in the middle of a busy day parking lot where it's light. But like I said, so those are some of the things. You also got eBay. If you want to get something used off eBay, but if it's something that's large, whether or not it's an amp, a cab, even a guitar, you're talking 40, 50, $100. Sometimes they're asking just for shipping. You may get a good deal on an item, but then when you've got to add, double the price just to get it, shipped to you, that's one thing to look at, especially like say if you're going to buy from, Musician's Friend or Guitar Center. A lot of times, I mean, you get free shipping, even though you may have paid for tax at Guitar Center, where Musician's Friend, you don't, since they're online only. So those are things to look at also. But that's where I wanted to come out to you, see where you like to buy your equipment, whether it be, like I say, in person at a business, whether or not you'd rather do it online, or whether or not you do it through like a classified type ad like Craigslist or any other local kind of penny saver places that they have. So, and even selling, where do you prefer to sell your items? Do you think you're getting a good deal when you go to Guitar Center or another music shop that buys used equipment? Are they giving you a good value? What are they giving you as far as on the dollar? Let me know about that. Also, when you go on Craigslist or eBay, and you're selling your items there, do you think you're getting a fair price when you list it, either buy it now or bid, take your chances there if somebody's bidding on it, or do you go through Craigslist and meet somebody, or like I say, if you have them come to your house, which there is a chance, especially if you're selling a big item like an amp or cab, a big combo, something that you can't just take in your car, or you don't have a way of plugging in and testing it when you go out somewhere. that's another option you can also do with something large. If you got a, you know, a sport utility or something, a Suburban or van or something, you can haul it in. There's, converters to where you can plug it in, your cigarette lighter hooked to your battery, and that way you can, be able to power that AC, with doing that. And those are other options for you. That way you're not bringing somebody to your house that don't know what you have. You're not letting them in the door. They don't know where you live. So those are other options. But that's just what I wanted to do. I just wanted to come out, talk with people, excuse me, see where they like to get their equipment or where they like to kind of recycle their equipment. Do you prefer new, or would you, kind of like buying a used car? Would you prefer something used where it's, just about in good condition, but the depreciation on a lot of things, the original owner is going to take the biggest hit, and you're getting a good value on your used purchase. So just go ahead and, like I say, leave your comments. I appreciate it. I'll go ahead and once I get those, I'll respond to the comment. I'll respond to the comments, and then, like I say, if we get some good questions or responses, then I'll make a response video to that and go ahead and let other people know what most people are interested in. And where they are, and go ahead and kind of just give me a general area where you are, state or city and state where you're located, and kind of what where you are. And that way some people can know geographically where maybe they can find the best deal. Because I know when I like to travel, I always like to check out places, whether or not I am checking out Craigslist, because I've done that when I've traveled. I've also gone to pawn shops and other music stores in local areas. One of the things that I like to do when I travel and I go through small towns is I take my time going through the small towns, and I look for the pawn shops that right there. Sometimes you can find a diamond in the rough, one of those bar find type things where you hear about people finding these nice expensive sports cars, Corvettes, different things that in barns that have been trapped there forever. Kind of the same thing with musical equipment. In these kind of little small towns, they've just been sitting there, and there's nobody there that knows what they have. So that may be something else that you like to do. Let me know if there's some kind of hobby or thing that you like to do. But that's when I go through small towns, I just take my time. I see a pawn shop, I'll stop, see what they have. See if it's a good deal. I may pick it up and bring it back to my larger area. But just have fun with it. Like I say, and leave your questions, leave your comments. Let me know, and like I say, I'm going to respond back to you with that, whether or not it's in the bottom of the comment section and or add additional video to show those. But like I say, slogan that we have, like I say, stop dreaming, start playing, because there's nothing like I said, just picking up a musical instrument. Doesn't have to be a guitar. You got a musical instrument and just kind of create. That's what it's all about. But thank you guys for listening to me, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.